Hello, folks. I'm always on the cutting edge. I always try to, find out what's going on tomorrow. So, I'm always into repairing new computers and or old computers and making them new again. So I got this computer the other day. I think I paid about $100 for it. It's a pretty nice computer. The hinges were shot. The LCD is going out. But I put the Lonzo Magic on it, and I brought him all the way back. And now he's running. He's running Windows 8. It's a copy of Windows 8 here. Now, my initial feel of Windows 8, I'm like, what did you do? It's it's to me, there's some things in Windows 8 that I want to show you here. Now, this one screen, I actually like this screen here. This screen right here. That's when you turn your computer on. When you're not logged in, it looks like that. So if this is your first look at Windows 8, I'm glad my camera's not good because get copyright infringement. Picture too good, they'd be like, man, you trying to make money off us? We can't have it. But this is how it looks before I sign in. 5749. 5749, my secret code. Don't tell anyone. And then you get to the start page. To me, at first, I was sort of turned off from the start page because to me, it reminded me of, my Xbox. And as a matter of fact, when I tried to play one of the games they had on here, it told me to log in with my, Xbox password or Hotmail or what have you. My, Windows or my Microsoft, Hotmail. My Microsoft account, in other words. If you log in with your Microsoft account, you get more benefits from Microsoft. These are just some of the icons that I already have on here after the initial upload, download. Um, right now, you can get a copies of Windows 8. Copies. See, you can get a copy of Windows 8 legally with the code to try it. I know last time when Windows 7 came out, a lot of people were allowed to keep their copy and it was upgraded. Hopefully they'll do the same with this because I really was not in love with this program, but my son, he told me, he says, Dad, it's not that bad. You ought to give it a chance. So I'm going to give it a chance on my new laptop that I just built today. $60. I'm pretty good though with this stuff. And it's it's got to get used to Windows 8. Windows 7 was pretty good. I liked it. Windows 7, you get used to it. It's all good. And my son pointed out that Windows 8 is more like the telephone thing where you got different apps. Apparently, this is the shopping app. Oh, wait a minute. I wish you could have saw that. The whole screen was blue. Let me see if I can back that out. That's another thing. There's no just back button, you know, on this here thing, yo. So, as you see, you start off like this. Say you go to your icon here. I'm going to go to the headphone. Let me go somewhere I haven't went to. Let me go to the finance. And then you get the finance screen. I want you to see the screen. Well, see, the whole screen turns into the icon that you're looking at. And then, it turns into this. This is the finance screen. And this is, these will be different stock quotes and news, you know, the market forecast, today's finance, and several other topics. One of these things I didn't like about this is that normally, you can just close the page out. I hate this the way this is. So this way, I have to go to the corner over here. I can't show you, like, this is ridiculous. Ah. Windows 8 is interesting. Initially, I didn't want change. But I remember Windows 3.1. Now, none of you folks out there that are probably watching this show, maybe a handful of you, a fistful of folks, remember what 3.1 was. 3.1 was simple, easy. I have followed or been a part of or grown with or have learned from the wonderful tool that is Windows. I always thought that if I had a version of Windows, my own version of Windows, it would be like a side of a building with different windows on it, literally. Where you go through this window, you're in this. You go through this window and you're in there. I also had an idea for Windows where you have random cameras all around the world, and you have your camera. And you go to your window, and you're looking out of any one of these random windows. And when you go look out your window, someone can also see out your window, and they're looking through a random window. I call that eyes on the world because you can just go to different windows and look outside someone's window. You get it where you if you're part of this program, you can just hang a camera in your window. So when someone wants to look outside their window, which would be their computer screen, they're looking out your room window or what have you. A lot of people have a lot of great ideas. And Windows 8 seems to be going in a good direction. If this computer was touch, all these little boxes would be like almost like computer keys. And you can slide the page over with your finger. A lot of the icons are the exact same icons that they use for the Xbox 360. So if I had my hand out and this was on the screen, and I'd be touching this icon here, or touching this on like the fourth, you moving it on the screen, you move a little hand on around the screen and touch the icon, activates it, so on and so forth. By simplifying these computers and everything, it makes me remember the older computers, the 386s, and Mac, the Macs, and it also brings me to how much waste we have. I bought this computer because the hinges were bad. 250 gig hard drive. When I get it, the screws are gone, the wrong hinges, and I had to work. Ironically, this is the Artist Edition. Artist. How you like me, Dragon Man? I think it'd be fresh. Pretty good laptop. The last 4 laptops I've had that I've kept for myself. Well, last 3 laptops that I've kept for the last 3 computers that I kept for myself, my server, the laptop before this laptop, and the computer that I'm recording on right now are all HPs. And this HP runs damn smooth with Windows 98 on it. Now, if you notice, I said Windows 98 because that was also a good program. These programs from Microsoft are like wine. I can tell you which ones were the best. 3.1, 98, 2000, everybody loved XP. But I truly believe, based on what my son said, based on the simple interface, Windows 8 is going to be very interesting. So far, like I said, I was like, nah. Why did they do that? No! But then I remember the last big media blitz they had for Windows 7. That was my idea. This interface is pretty simple, self-explanatory. I would have preferred something a little different, but my son pointed out, I'm like, I just go to my computer, man. I know my files. I go to my computer, then I go to users, then I go to my files. It's like, I'm old school. It's like, hey man, this is easy. And I took it to his room. And I told him, I was like, why don't you try this for a few hours and tell me how you like it? My son is 18 years old. This laptop is, let me see. This laptop is 6 years old. He didn't want to give it back. So, if you can get my Big Bang son into something, this is the page I tried to get up for him, and I couldn't get it up on the screen, where you got all of your applications, every single app you can have in your computer on one page. Now before, with the older computers, you'd have all your icons on the page and his computer would get slow. You can search the apps or browse the apps. Just look at them all sitting out. Click on any one. You can hook directly into any of your Microsoft accounts, your Xbox account, your uh, Microsoft Defender, your Microsoft Store. You can go to Explorer. Everything is right here for you. It's almost too easy. Yeah. You got Hotmail right here. And each individual icon, you can change and put a picture there. So right now it's pretty much an icon and it's color coded. So you got a camera and you got photos. They're the same color. You know what I mean? You got calendar, finance, mail. They're all the same color. You know what I'm saying? It's a trip. Once again, I'm going to click on something here, which is the weather. Oh, camera reel. The weather. Clicked on the weather. Come on. It's off the hook. That's nice. Sunny skies, buddy. Sunny skies. So, I started thinking, Windows 8? First of all, I repaired this laptop and had Vista. Well, me and Vista, we dated a little bit, but she was not that good. Vista to me was a wannabe XP. So, Windows 8, I'd give it a try. I am giving it a try. So far, so good. I see nothing but up. And I wish that laptop was touchscreen. Slide them all around, slide the pictures around, slide the icons around, put all the ones I want over there, all the entertainment here, all the other stuff there, all the utilities, keep the computer moving right there. Windows 8. It is a good program. It's good enough for you to believe one thing. Don't believe the hype. Believe the product. Windows 8 and an old computer. Photos. Say your photo. We got kind of photos. Then different categories come up. But there is one thing that I do not agree with. I do not agree with adding Facebook to every damn thing. And I'm sorry I had to show you guys that. So I'm going to cut the video short at 20 minutes because I'm going to get to some other things with this and see if I can render a 3-minute video and see how long it would take to render a 3-minute video. If it takes 15 minutes to render a 3-minute video on a Windows 8 operating system, you might have a problem. You've been tubed.